Welcome to The Good Ride. I'm James Beastie, and I'm here to talk about my new best friend, the Skyline Fuse 3L jacket. I am keeping this jacket and using it for the season. This is the kind of jacket I want to own and use, and we'll get into this shortly. First off, let's talk fit. You can see my specs. This jacket fits really well for me. It's not super loose and baggy, and it's not super tight either. I can put some layering on underneath this 3-layer shell. When I extend the cuffs here, there's a little extra room. This is very unique, exceptional construction. They're using a new type of construction process I don't fully understand, but it just feels so good when it's on. It feels like it's part of you. Most jackets don't really do that for me. The seams that I see here are just amazing. They don't have a single flaw. In comparison to my Burton AK 3L Tusk jacket that I've used a lot and love, this feels more burly, more durable. That's 40D versus 100D, and I can really feel it. On top of that, it's a slick material. It's a touch coarse, but at the same time slick, so wet snow isn't gonna stick on you. When it comes to waterproofing and breathability, I don't know if you hear this, it has that same crinkly feel as Gore-Tex Pro. It uses the same type of PTFE Teflon membrane like Gore-Tex Pro. So this is a bomb-proof jacket. It's the kind of jacket I want to be in when it's time to rain ride. This feels really windproof like Gore-Tex too. And I'll give you more detail on this as I test it throughout the season. There'll be updates on Patreon, and towards the end of the season, I'll do a full update after I've used it in a wide variety of conditions. Let's talk helmet compatibility. I've got the Smith Method size medium on, and this is a large jacket, so it's not a perfect test, but I have lots of room. I've tightened the hood a little bit in the back. I still have to tighten it a little more, but I can turn my head no problem. And if I had a large helmet on, this would still fit inside this hood. You can see it just seals up perfectly around my goggles, and no part of my face is exposed. I've been dying to talk about these cuffs and the glove compatibility. You can see there's no Velcro here. The designer felt that the Velcro stuff just picks up snow, gets stuck in there, so he skipped that. He put in wrist gaiters here. They work very well over your hand and feel very smooth. So if you're a wrist gaiter kind of guy, this will work really well. It's very thin too, so it goes under the glove really well. But what I like is I just put this on and it flops down over the glove. I thought this would be weird, but I thought about it, and I never ride with the Velcro tightened on these. So why do I even need it? Yeah, it comes over the hand a little bit, but if I just scoot this gaiter up a little bit, it holds right here, almost like a jacket with Velcro tightened up all the way. I think you could even fold it if you're gonna wear it around town, and it does a pretty good job there as well. Let's talk pit zips. These are short and go just up to the pit, not up and past. So when you're standing here or you're standing sideways and riding, there isn't a huge space there to let snow in, but there's still a good bit of venting. You have a very interesting pocket combination here. I think it's one of my favorite pocket combinations I've ever tried. This has 2 big outer pockets that go from here all the way down to here, but are above the waistline for most people. You can rest your hands in here almost like you would a normal pocket. Then there are 2 big ass pockets right here that are the same length. So you've got inner and outer pockets. This one ups it from my AK 3L Tusk, which only had 1 of these. And while we're at it, let me just show you my Jones backpack. You can see I still have full access to my pockets. That's really exciting for me. There's an inner goggle pocket. There's a nice little stash pocket here. It's just enough for my phone. If you want to put your phone in there, this is an S22 Ultra. It's about as big as they get. It'll fit in there. And it, again, sits a little lower. It's kind of at the bottom of my rib line, right here in the middle and the beginning of my stomach. I like this position better than up top. It also doesn't feel like it's gonna fold over and feel awkward when I bend over to get in and out of my bindings. And with this jacket, you don't need skin pockets in the inside because you have 4 big pockets on the outside. There is a little stash pocket inside for both. This tricot liner feels very smooth. There's a very nice, smooth, soft micro fleece top here as well. There is a fixed powder skirt with a button jacket to pant interface that you see on the Phase 3L pant here as well. This works pretty well because with the hooks and the clips, sometimes you forget it's on and you go to take off your jacket and then you're just having a pain in the ass getting it off. This just pops off and it holds pretty well. For me personally, I wish this was detachable, but they probably didn't want the extra weight for the zipper. So I'll live with it. Overall, this Phase jacket just ticks all my boxes. It takes what I loved about my Burton AK3L Tusk jacket and steps it up a notch. It just feels better on my body. So I'm really excited to have this in my quiver, and you'll see me in this a lot this year.